Njoki Shege is our sign language interpreter. A section of civil society organizations under the Okoa Uchumi campaign has accused the state of using the proposed Finance Bill 2025 to punish taxpayers and extend favors to a connected few. The society organization says the more than 3.3 trillion budget prioritizes non-essential spending as Kenyans grapple with the rising cost of living, with the health sector hit hardest. Linda Mama scrapped and medicine prices set to spike. As Willie Lusige tells us in the following report, the organizations are also warning against a proposal to grant the Kenya Revenue Authority access to personal data, calling it a tool for political profiling ahead of the polls in 2027.
Kenya, viva! Viva! As the Finance Bill 2025-2026 progresses through public participation ahead of Parliament, it has sparked fresh outrage. Civil society groups say the bill squeezes taxpayers while rewarding a few connected individuals through tax waivers and reduced levies.
Taxpayers, viva! Viva!
The health sector faces major cuts. Linda Mama gets zero allocation, even as public debt crosses Kenya shillings 11 trillion.
This critical program has contributed to an increase in the number of women delivering in health facilities under the care of skilled birth attendants over time. Furthermore, we observe that there is no change in the budget allocation for the National AIDS Control Program, despite the 9.4 billion shillings shortfall in HIV funding due to the recent United States government stop work order.
Medication prices are also expected to rise sharply if the proposal to shift goods from zero-rated to VAT-exempt status is passed. The civil society members say this will also drive up cost of animal feeds, affecting milk and egg prices.
Diabetes, cancer, hypertension, and so on. Already, if you have a patient who is dealing with those kind of diseases, the medicine is so expensive. So if now we pass on the input VAT on pharmaceuticals to those products, then we are likely to see the cost of medicine going up.
Education is also on the chopping block, with a Kenya shilling 4.3 billion cut. The school feeding program will lose 600 million, enough to feed 50,000 children for a year.
This program, which has existed in various forms since the 1970s and aims to enhance educational enrollment, faces a proposed reduction of 600 million shillings despite an increase in the number of targeted learners from 2.6 million to 2.8 million.
Another flashpoint is a proposed amendment allowing KRA to access personal data without a court order, a move critics say threatens privacy and democracy.
Beyond individual privacy, the political consequences are dire. With unrestricted access to vast troves of data, there is a real risk of voter targeting, political profiling, and electoral interference.
The Okoa Uchumi campaign is urging the National Assembly to scrap unnecessary budget provisions, including increase in presidential advisors and what they term as continued expansion of the executive.
As the Finance Bill progresses through public participation and parliamentary debate, it is essential that these inequities are highlighted and rectified. These amendments come at a time when the cost of living is unbearable, with prices of basic goods and services spiraling beyond the reach of many families.
Willie Lusige, Citizen TV, Nairobi.
Okoa Kenya, viva!